Tell us about some of the stories you have in the book that are, first of all, you must get some pretty inspiring stories now and again.
I am so inspired by my clients. And very often my clients will say to me, who watches you? You know, you're watching us. Who watches you? And what they don't realize is they are. Because how can I sit with them or get in front of an audience, you know, if I'm not taking care of myself? So
Sure.
I am so inspired by my clients. One of the stories that I just was very inspired by and touched by, and I start a lot of my corporate wellness programs with this, is about a New York City police officer that I was working with who gained weight. He was issued his bulletproof vest when he graduated from the police academy. And since that time and the time I started working with him, he had gained about 50 pounds. So his vest no longer closed.
Oh.
So here's a New York City police officer who would close his vest tightly on the right side and leave a gap on the left side.
Oh, where your heart is.
Well, he knew that if he was ever in a shootout, he had to face right. So I use that as a, what's the word I'm looking for, as a theory to watch your gap. Because for this New York City police officer, that gap started small, and he didn't pay attention to it. And it just kept increasing to finally his side wasn't closed at all. And he did pay attention to it. We got the vest closed. And so I always say you have to watch your gap. What's your gap?
Mind the gap.
Yeah. What's your gap? Does your skirt not close? You know, are you going to elastic close? Because if you don't pay attention to it when that gap first starts to show, it's whatever your gap is. Maybe it's insulin, heart disease, whatever it is.
I have a pair of jeans.